What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and this was a topic that I probably would have covered on my Midwestly channel if I had any time to keep up on it anymore. So now I'll cover it here. I think it's just too funny, and it's not very heavy political. So I think we can all have a little bit of a goof and a gaffe here. At Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, social media influencer, full-time, part-time politician, faking getting arrested today. Now, this is just hilarious. Basically, everybody on Twitter who has, I don't know, two pairs of eyes, or a pair of eyes, not two, weird, is having fun at her expense right now, and you just love to see it. This is not obviously the first time that she was caught setting up weird photo ops, but this one was caught live on tape. By the way, everything's back in stock at coffeebrandcoffee.com, my coffee company. If you haven't tried it yet, we have 6 delicious coffees, including cold brew, which is just flying off the shelves this summer, 3 hot cocos, 6 organic loose leaf teas, and over, I think, 1,200 5-star reviews now from actual customers. If you want to support the channel and support locally owned business here in the United States, check out coffeebrandcoffee.com. So, AOC, several Democrats, quote, arrested outside Supreme Court during Roe protests. Now, there's a protest going on in terms of the overturning. And look, obviously, they're 100% welcome to peacefully gather and protest. But from what I could tell in the videos, is they were blocking traffic. This is something that's recently got popular. I guess I don't know if it was like a common tactic, you know, back in the 60s and 70s when people are protesting actual things. But nowadays people like to sit in the freeway and block traffic from, you know, people getting to work. Several House Democrats, including Representative Alexandria Ocasio, this is the background before the sauce, okay, were arrested by Capitol Police Tuesday at a protest at the House steps at the Supreme Court. Other members seen being, quote, detained by officers include Representative Carolyn Maloney, Nadia Velasquez, Jackie Spear, Bonnie Watson. Don't care. Now, the PD confirmed that they had made some arrests, citing violations of laws against crowding, obstructing, or inaccommodating, but they did not specify who was, quote, arrested and who was, quote, released after being escorted away. I think we know. You know, this is like just a few days after Ocasio-Cortez said that she didn't want to catch a case when confronting Alex Stein, of course. Cortez was escorted away with her arms, again, with her arms placed behind her back, acting as if she was handcuffed, although she was seen on camera raising her fists in defiance. After being escorted away, several members of Congress gathered together away from the protest, if any, and few, if any, were likely detained. You see AOC and others arrested. Quote, there's no democracy if women don't have control over their bodies and decisions about their own health. And by the way, again, this person is 100% entitled to their opinion. I think it's a little hilarious that taxpayer-funded representatives are you know, forcing taxpayer law enforcement to arrest them for essentially a photo op. I mean, that's essentially what this is about. Famously, AOC, remember this picture of, you see this, PolitiFact stands by AOC parking lot fact check after mockery. This is, I think, last year, roughly. The editor and fact-checker of website PolitiFact on Tuesday told Fox News that she was standing by an article supposedly debunking claims that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez had posed for a photo op outside of an empty parking lot last year, despite online mockery. Previously unpublished pictures of Ocasio-Cortez in tears near a border facility in Tornillo, Texas, came to light early this year when the photographer posted them on a Twitter account. Observers quickly noted that the Aguirre only posted photos of her crying without clearly showing that she was what she was looking at, And after the photographs came to light, it appeared that nothing was in front of her. PolitiFact on Tuesday announced that unequivocally was false to the claim the freshman lawmaker was crying in front of an empty parking lot. In reality, PolitiFact found that speaking to Aguirre and after reviewing photographic data, the freshman Democrat was not in front of a parking lot, but rather a mostly empty road leading to the camp. A handful of vehicles were parked on the road. The entire thing was set up. There was nobody there. She got in her white shirt and her white pants and put her makeup on and went and did her little photo op. That's 100% what this is about, what this was about. And it's, I mean, like I've always said, like, she's perfect as an influencer. I think her policy opinions and actually like what's between her ears is, she's, in my opinion, not smart at all. But as I've always said, 100% credit for being just a genius, like e-thought, basically. Here you have breaking. This is from the Ministry of Truth. Representative AOC arrested at Supreme Court. She was bound, gagged, and insulted, somersaulted, and catapulted. NPR reports she's currently en route to Guantanamo. She looks like, you know, update, AOC demands gluten-free options via her detainment facility. Freemasons were unavailable to comment. And then, like, basically everybody's complete. Here's Tim Young. You guys, AOC is such a victim that she has to pretend that the big mean policeman put her in handcuffs. She probably also thinks he wants to date her. I mean, like, look at that smug smile, you know, like, and I think it's hilarious that, like, this is just how diabolical these politicians are. And look, there's no handcuffs. She's literally pretending, 100% pretending that she's being arrested. And people will still, like, want to listen to what this woman has to say. Here's Alex saying, don't worry, baby, I'll bail you right out. You see Steven Crowder, AOC, we can all see you're not really in handcuffs, dummy. And of course, this, you know, the whole event, okay, which I didn't know anything about, you know, I didn't know what was going on, will now be as masterfully planned about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez being a survivor. There are people all over Twitter talking about how just amazing and stunning and brave she is. The sense of satisfaction you get from chasing clout. There's the smile. And you see here, apparently they were all escorted to a VIP section where they then posed with photos. Look who's taking the pictures. The police are taking the pictures. You see this? Where they pose with photos of the cops while other cops hold the camera. Now, I can't be 100% sure if AOC is in this group, but I see some other politicians in there. This might be her in the back checking her phone and make sure she's getting, she's trending. I can hear her now. I had my hands behind my back so I won't be ended by police. Yeah, that's what she'll probably say. She'll say, like, I wanted to make sure that that I was totally safe. The music that's playing, by the way, is absolutely hilarious. And like everybody, you know, this is politics. You know, of course, this is somebody who worships at the altar of the mask, constantly never wearing a mask. Again, photo ops, you see this. Multiple members of Congress arrested. You see Barb the boss. Wait, arrest for this, but not for planning and leading a coup? 400 likes. Like 400 people like that. You see here, calm down, Karen. She wasn't arrested. She wasn't even cuffed. Go back to your cats. I mean, again, you absolutely welcome to protest. You're not allowed to block the street, which is what they were doing. They were moved out of the street, and then they were posing for photos with law enforcement. These are your elected leaders. And by the way, Republicans, by and large, are probably no better than this. You know what I mean? Like, it's absolutely deplorable. I hope that, and then, like, all I can hope is that some people out there somewhere on the left see this and, like, get off this AOC worship. She's passed zero legislation, and all she's done is accumulate a massive amount of wealth for when she eventually opens up her fans account after finally getting voted out, after New Yorkers get sick of somebody. You know, by the way, you know what else happened today? That bodega worker who was defending himself finally had his charges dropped. Something that AOC completely ignored. You know, as her own district is a crime-riddled mess, she was doing performance art at the Capitol today, so that everyone can see that she's down for the cause. And it's absolutely pathetic. I mean, the music, I can't play the music here, but you see, look at, like, oh yeah, this is so cool. It's so cool. This is like the definition of privilege. They're being escorted. Look how many photographers are there. And then you're telling, oh yeah, go over here to this VIP area. Okay, you're good. You've done your demonstration. She's like trying so desperately to pretend that she's cuffed. It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Here's where they're being corralled. The group also includes the Assistant House Speaker. And you see members arrested. I don't see AOC on there. Oh, she's probably, oh, she is. At least 17 arrested. They don't look to be arrested. I don't know. I don't think there'll be, this is just performance art. They're wasting everybody's time for clout. If you like this video, and if you want me to cover a little more kind of stuff like this, let me know in the comment section down below. Otherwise, please do click that red subscribe button down below. It's really, really hard to break through the search algorithm to find you guys and gals, and I would really appreciate if you subscribed. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.